All right, so these are my 5 audience members. 2 of them are on the phone, and then there's the other one. Okay, so I know it's a little hard to see, but my PowerPoint will also be like in the comments. So today I'm talking about why I chose early childhood education as my major and a career path that I want to pursue in the future. So to introduce this topic, I chose a quote by Bill Gates Sr., and it says, "The first 5 years have so much to do with how the next 80 turn out." And I chose this quote because it's all true. No matter there's so many textbooks and other books and news articles about how the first 5 years of a child's life will forever impact them until the day they die. The purpose of my presentation today is to show everybody why I chose early childhood education and how I even chose it as my major, because it wasn't always my first choice. So for my background, my sophomore year of high school, my school had a daycare program that I was a part of for 1 year, but sadly the program got cut, so I didn't get to do it the rest of my high school career. But that 1 year impacted me way more than I thought it did. I grew such a deep connection with all the kids I worked with, and I would do anything in the world to relive that year. And for everybody, we all had a teacher that impacted us in more ways than one, where we'll always remember their name, even when we're 30, 40, 50 years old. I chose early childhood education for 3 reasons. One, it's something I truly love and I am passionate about. Children will carry on the information I'm teaching them for the rest of their lives. And it is known to reduce involvement in the criminal justice system, and it even helps you do better academically in school, according to everychildmatters.org. So these are going to be the personal reasons as to why I chose early childhood education as my major. So when I first decided to choose it, it wasn't my first choice. I wanted to do something else instead. I wanted to be a nurse, but talking to my closest friends and family, I began realizing that it's not what I always wanted to do. When I was choosing nursing, I was only focusing on the money aspect instead of the happiness aspect. So I decided that, you know what, maybe I shouldn't just go for early childhood education or nursing just because it's something that has a lot of money. I wanted to do something that I know I'll be happy doing for the rest of my life. And if it wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't realize this as well, because she always told me that she always saw me working with kids. So the second reason why I chose early childhood education as my major is because it is always impactful on a child's life for the rest of their life. According to the CDC, the childhood intervention programs help with cognitive development, emotional development, and academic achievements. And then as a teacher, you can mold a child's brain into something greater, and so for them to become the best that they can be. And then during the early years of development, children are taught how to socialize and handle different situations. When you see a child that's maybe having a bad day or not following to your directions, you don't want to just lash out on them, because that can impact them for the rest of their lives. They can think that that's how you handle any situation when anybody yells at you. So you want to teach them better morals and how to treat others with compassion and kindness. And that's also from nu.edu.com about the Compassionship and Partnership. So here are some statistics about early childhood education that also helped influence my decision. So early childhood education can help children build brighter futures for themselves. It has been statistically proven that children with early childhood schooling has improved them to do better in school. They graduate in general, they graduate from college, and they do higher things in schools like AP classes, stuff like that. And the first 5 years of a child's life could also lead them down a negative pathway, according to the opportunityinstitute.org. With the criminal justice system, it was proven that children who did not attend any early childhood education program were 70% more likely to be arrested by the time that they were 18. So that's not great. And then with the help of early childhood education, children are proven to do more academically better in school. And like I said, it's just going to college, graduating on time, getting your work done on time. All those little things build up into building a brighter, better student. So in conclusion, I chose this major for both personal and logistic reasons. For my personal reasons, like I said, I have a background with it, even though it was only 1 year, but it was a very impactful year, and I would do anything to relive it. And logistic reasons all just make sense, because for the first 5 years of a child's life, you are helping them become part of humanity, and you want them to be the best that they can be. I always want to help a child stray away from making bad decisions that could impact them harmfully in the future. And then here's my bibliography too. Thank you.